Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to Turquoise Sky's Epic Friday sale. 40% for Valentine's. We've got some really amazing pieces to show you today. Stay tuned. We'll be right with you. This thing. It's gonna take up my whole counter.
It is back to you.
Back to me. Okay. Hi everyone. Hey, welcome back to Turquoise Sky's our Friday show. We've got a new camera. Check this out. Maybe. There we go. Hi, you can see my face now. And we've got this camera so we can get some shots of necklaces and things. We've got some huge pieces today. Squash blossom. We've got an amazing Keto, and we're bringing out the big stuff today. We had some people asking, hey, since it's Valentine's, can you change the camera?
Yeah.
Since it's Valentine's, we're doing 40% off. What about some of the bigger pieces? So we're bringing out the bigger pieces today. So hello everyone.
Trying to see if I can refresh the trap. I can't.
Yeah, a little.
There we go.
So I fix that box.
There's a box.
There's like a focus box.
Oh, you can see the focus box on the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see my face.
But it works if it's like it'll focus if it's like if you're wearing something and it's not directly on your face, it won't show. But when it's directly on your face, it will show.
Oh man. Well, if we put something in the shot, will it focus on that?
Like if we put it down, yeah.
Okay, I guess it's a weird chest shot camera.
You always focus it by hand.
Yeah. Hello everyone. We're playing with our new camera. I would love to buy something, but every time I try, it tells me something went wrong. What do you mean something went wrong? Does I try. It tells me. Does it? Hi, Tina. What's going wrong with the? Is it Facebook when you're posting? Hi, Annette. Hey, Denise. Hello, Kim. Welcome to our Friday show. We're gonna give everyone a few minutes, and we will get started. So, is this camera a little more forward this time? Because I feel like I'm getting
It
cut
looks
off.
like it.
Yeah, we'll fix the
Okay.
cameras later. We've got a new camera, so we're trying to figure out where things are going. Hello, hi Trudy, Kara, Fred, Linda, Jacqueline. Hello, welcome to our Friday show. We've got some huge pieces today. We've been doing 40% off for the last week or so because of Valentine's Day, and we're going to honor that sale with some of our bigger gallery pieces. So we pulled some big pieces off the gallery floor. You saw the belt. Look at that thing. And we're going to honor that sale with everything that we have. So please hang out and check it out. If you've been here before, you know how this works. It says, I've tried twice, but I'm not sure what happened. So this is how it works. If you want something and you see something on the screen that you want while I'm talking about it, just say sold, and we'll take care of you. So Tina, if you see something you like, just say sold, and then we'll work out the details. If there's, it's all we need you to do is put a comment, and then we'll work with you to make sure that all of the other systematic stuff is working right. But whoever says sold first, it's yours. These are unique, one-of-a-kind pieces. These are not mass-produced, so it's really first come, first serve, and all we need is for you to say sold. The challenge is sometimes we put something up and we have multiple people that try to buy at the same time. And Facebook's pretty good about time tracking within the second, but if it's within a second, sometimes it's a little skewed on everyone else's screens. It's really whenever Facebook gets that information and then shares it with us, the first person on the list on our screen gets the prize. So it can be very competitive. If you see something you like, you got to jump on it, or someone else might. If we have artists, we do work with artists that says, thank you, I've tried calling.
Or I'll try calling.
Oh, I'll try calling. Okay.
Yeah.
If you write sold there before you try calling, though, by the time your call goes through, someone may have bought it already. But if you need to call us to leave us your email Our number is 505-862-9443. Once you buy something, we just need an email, and then we can send you an invoice. So, hello everyone. I'm just gonna fix this audio here. All right. So, my name is Matthew James. I'm here at Turquoise Skies, a little jewelry boutique, jewelry shop, jewelry repair store, everything jewelry in Albuquerque, New Mexico. We've got a small store. We've got artists that are in and out. We've got a workshop where we have artists who work here that makes jewelry for the store. And we also buy, trade, sell local art. We will bring guest artists on the show with their own jewelry that we do not own, that we do not contract, that's their own stuff. We have Jonathan McKinney from Acoma Pueblo that's going to be here tomorrow with some of his work. These are pieces that I've never seen before, so I'm super excited to see him there. And we also go to trade shows, estate sales, auctions, pawn shops, wherever, and we just collect and then put that jewelry on the show, and it's for you to buy. All right, let's get started, huh? So this first piece is an old vintage Navajo watch bracelet. It's huge. With respect, what is your name? My name is Matthew James Shepherdson. Matthew James, my first name, middle name, I guess. I usually go by Matthew James. But you may also hear people call me Shep because of my last name, and I don't know, it's just stuck. Everyone calls me Shep. So if you say Shep or Matthew James, that's me. I'm here. So you may get an email from me if you signed up for our email list. Yes, I'm hosting today. So nice to meet you, Eva. Okay, this first piece is an old Navajo watch bracelet. Heavy. You know what? We need the scale because we have some heavy pieces out here today. It'd be good to just kind of share that. You know, maybe one of these drawers has the scale. Let me just check real fast. Some paper. Nope.
Marco or Devin, if you're watching, please bring down the scale.
This is sterling silver, most likely. Hey, Alvin. Most likely 1980s. We've got an H. Morris. I believe that's Henry Morris. Scratched into the back. You can see that right there. I'm not 100% sure, but I've seen H. Morris before. And here comes Devin with the scale. You missed a number? Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Devin.
Let's get that on the scale. Paul missed the number. Thanks, Paul. You can call in, but it's first come. Whoever writes the word sold on the piece is the first to grab. Our phone number here is 505-862-9443. Diego will put that in the chat. And you can find us at TSkies.com. That's TSkies.com. You can contact us there, or you can contact us on Facebook. And we'll just need your email if you've purchased something. All right, so I've got a scale here, and we're looking at the gram weight of this thing.
135.
Wow, 135 grams. Heavy. Silver. Old Navajo styled applique. So this show, I know there's a lot of shows out there, and we really appreciate you spending your time with us. And we like to go into a little bit more detail on the manufacturing of the piece. I'm a jeweler. We are all jewelers here at the store, so we kind of like to get a little bit into the details of the work. So I hope you enjoy that. And we also hope that you kind of take that information and take it with you and empower yourself And if you're looking at these other jewelry shows, which there's a lot of good ones out there, but there's also some that aren't so good, that you can start learning how jewelry is made and understanding the value of the jewelry. And so you can know when you're getting a good deal or if you're getting ripped off or anything like that. Kathy is saying, I'm just checking that my info payment got to you at the email. Kathy, I'll check after the show. I'm pretty sure. I know we got your email. I know we got that email out to you. Check your email. If it didn't come in, I will check after the show. Hey, Deanna. Okay, here we go. So this is old Navajo watch bracelet. The watch piece, you can change out this front face. Basically, these wings that we call flanks, they open up, and behind it is I can't do that with my fingers. We'll need a tool to do that. But behind there is where you can switch out whatever watch face you like. You can use any standard watch face, and you can go to your local jeweler, your local watch repair shop, and switch that out if you don't like this watch face. I've seen people do it with the Apple Watches and stuff, but the Apple Watches need to be touching your skin because they have all those fancy like skin reader stuff. So I don't know if that'll work out the best, but cool piece. We've got some turquoise here. I believe that this is a probably Kingman turquoise. Kind of that color variation. Kingman is in Arizona. It's one of the default mines that a lot of people will say when they see turquoise. They'll just say, "Oh, it's Kingman," because there are actually four parts to the Kingman mine. There's the old Kingman mine. There's, I think, another one they call Kingman. There's Turquoise Mountain and Ithaca Peak, and they're all part of the Kingman district, and they all vary quite a bit in the way the signature, in the way the turquoise looks, and it can look like all kinds of other turquoise mines. So it's one of, if you don't really know, we hear a lot of sellers just default to Kingman. I think this is Kingman, but I know Kingman was really pumping out a lot of turquoise around this time, and this looks Kingman to me. Kingman is in Arizona. We've got all of these little, what we call applique. This is the fine silver work that is crafted by hand. An artist will actually take silver wire and twist it up and solder into place, make these leaves. You can see that they're even though it's the same thing, they're different. And this is a quality you look for in handmade jewelry, that it's not completely perfect, and they're not replications of each other. It's not a bunch of cast parts. That the artist actually took the time with some silver and formed this little flower. So we've got silver flowers, silver leaves, silver bead shot. Really awesome. The size of this piece, we're gonna be talking all day because we've got some big pieces, and I'm gonna try to be respectful of time. And I know if you enjoy listening, then I'll keep going. But if you get to the point where you're like, come on, Shep, move on. We've been talking about this piece for 10 minutes, and just let me know. and I get pretty passionate about it. We're looking at a 6 with a 1.5 inch gap, so this will fit a 7-inch wrist. You measure the cuff and the gap to get the wrist size, and for your wrist, you'll measure around the wrist bone. This will be way too big for me.
It was what size?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of this looks like 1970s to me. Someone has said, Eva has said that it looks like a 1903, 1906. I don't think it's quite that old. The watch bracelets, I couldn't say I don't have your father's bracelet, but I think this would be 70s or 80s. That's my best guess. This was in an auction with a bunch of other things that I acquired, and people would ask me. This just doesn't really match the style, in my opinion, of something that was pre mid-century. I don't see something from the 1940s or before looking like this. Exactly, but yours could be very different. I don't want to. I can't speak for yours because I don't see it. But yeah, the price on this you asked, Diego?
The size.
Oh, the size was a 7.5. The retail price in the gallery, and this is a great deal, was $650.
And we're doing how much off?
We're doing 40%.
Oh wow, that is a good deal then.
Yeah.
$390.
So this piece will be on sale for $390 today. So this is number one on sale for $390. Lena, thank you. Thanks for following us, Lena. She's on YouTube. You might not be able to see the YouTube comments, but thank you. She says appreciates all of the learning in such a short time. Kathy asking on YouTube, for female wrists, how much can it be manipulated to make smaller size? I don't feel like we can manipulate this too much. We can bring it in about a 1/2 inch. We can get it to be, what do we say? It's a 7.5.
Yeah, so about 7.
We can probably get it down to about a 7. I don't think it would squeeze much down further than that, or you're going to lose the gap, unless we start shaving off the ends, because the next step is to shave these ends off, and I really think that's going to change the design too much. I don't know. We have other watches, Kathy. I don't think I have very many right now, but I do see them from time to time. So if you're interested in one, let me know. I'll keep an eye out for you. All right, so that's number one. Number two is a set of Navajo pearls. We've got matching earrings and necklace here. So it's the time to check out our other camera. Camera number 3. Yeah, that one's kind of a weird angle. Yeah, there we go. Got these huge Navajo pearls. Graduated design with matching earrings. Large, high polish set of pearls.
Are these being sold as a set?
This is being sold as a set, correct. By Frankie Miller. He is a Navajo artist in western New Mexico near the Arizona border, in kind of the Gallup area. It's so hard to even put this whole thing on camera. It's so long. It's graduated, which meaning we've got the smaller beads here towards the terminal ends, and as you make your way towards the middle, it gets larger until we've got this large. How big is that bead? It's a little over 1.5. Large bead in the center. The necklace measures. Wow.
How long?
I am on the wrong side of the. I was like, that does not make sense at all. It is 30 inches. So what I'm doing is I'm measuring halfway down. It's 15 at the halfway mark and multiplying and doubling that. Beautiful large pearl necklace. There we go. All handmade. This is a very long and tedious process, making handmade beads. The price on this piece was $1,600, so we're taking 40% off for Valentine's.
So $960.
So $960. $960 for number 2. Number 3. We've got a super thick. Look how thick these shanks are. I've always just all of his work. This is Larry Upshaw. He worked here for some time. Great guy. Old medicine man, Navajo. This piece was, he made that here in our shop. We've got this large magnesite stone called wild horse magnesite. This is a stone found in California. We had some trading going on between the Southwestern native tribes and the West Coast. So you really, though, this stone has really come around in these last 10 years as being more popular in the Southwestern jewelry. It is a natural stone in that color. I love those browns. I'm a really earthy person, and I really love the browns. Handmade sterling silver. I love that leaf work. So he cut this out, this shape, with a saw, and then did stamping to create that feather or that wing. All handmade. This is a larger cuff as well. We're doing some large pieces today. Let's get a measurement on that for you. 5.5 inch cuff with a 1 1/4 inch gap. So we're looking at
6 3/4.
6 3/4. This is going to be a little big for me. I am about a 6.5. So this could go up and down a little bit. We're going to call this probably between a 6.5 to even you probably get up to a 7.5. Large bracelet. Gorgeous, lots of gorgeous, amazing. It's giant, heavy silver. You're getting your silver weight here on this. What is the weight on this? We got a scale right here. I can tell you. We're looking at 107 grams. Some of that weight is the stone because this is a very large stone in the center. I'm just going to get a measurement here of the center. 1 3/4 width. The retail price on that was $1,100.
So discounted to $660.
$660.
Yep.
On sale for $660. What kind of stone is that? Connie asked. That is magnesite, wild horse magnesite by Navajo silversmith Larry Upshaw. His mark, he just does a bear. We actually call him Bear. If we call him on the phone, I say, "Hey Bear, what's going on?" And that's what he goes by. But his full name is Larry Upshaw. Great artist here in the Albuquerque area. We've got some videos on YouTube if you want to meet him, check him out. He didn't really like to be doing front one-on-one videos, but he's got some videos of himself working. Yeah. Okay, the next piece. I bet a lot of you can guess the artist for this piece. I thought these were some pretty epic earrings. I love the turquoise. This is Kingman, and I know this is Kingman because I bought this. Bought these stones. And look at the difference. Look at the difference between this stone, which I was saying was also Kingman, and the stones that are being presented. That's right, it's Eddie. It's Eddie's work. This is Kingman that came out within the last few years. And then this Kingman here, from probably a different vein and maybe even a different part of the district, has that nice deeper blue color. But yes, these are Eddie Secatero earrings. Eddie made these a little while back. And I've always thought they're some of our... I just love these stones. It's got this... it's almost a shadow box style where there's a space between the stone and the outer border, but that shadow box is filled with a handmade rope wire. They're a little heavier. Now I've got the card, which doesn't weigh too much, but we'll put it all on the scale so you can see how much they weigh. Hi, Barbara. Yeah, they're 30 grams, so they are a little heavy. Your ears might get tired if you're wearing those all night, but I don't know. Have you seen some of the Pueblo girls wear those giant earrings? Like, a lot of times during the dances and stuff, if they're wearing heavy earrings like this and they're bouncing up and down, if they don't need to be wearing them, they will take them off and they will hang the hooks on their necklace. And that's actually where jaw claws came from. If you know what a jaw claw is, It's actually the earrings that they're being held on the necklace. Yeah, love Eddie's work. And he was here a couple weeks ago. He's going to come back in a couple weeks. He's working on some custom orders. The retail price on this was $450.
So we're selling them for $270.
$270 today. Valentine's Day sale, 40% off. $270 for the Eddie Secretarial Kingman Turquoise earrings. Yeah, you'd think there'd be... Eddie is watching. Are you there, Eddie? Yep, everybody's looking. He's making some najas right now. We've had some requests for some najas from the show he had the other day, and they were awesome. And they sold out so fast that he's working on some of those. Okay, that was number 3. Is that right? That was number 4.
4, yeah.
I need to switch these up. Barbara's abused her ears when she's young. Now she can't wear them. I'm sorry, Barb. Number 5. What should I do for number 5? I think I'm gonna pull up this this Keto.
Ooh.
Number 5. I don't even think it fits in the camera. Oh my gosh! Look at this piece we're gonna be talking about. Oh, sold the earrings. Let me just rewind here. Kim buys her jewelry, and she's got friends that'll just buy it off of her when she wears it to court. Last I heard, is that right, Kim? Marilyn, I've got another heart pendant from Eddie if you want it. Eddie left it here in case anybody was asking. So we've got another lapis. We've got actually 2 lapis heart pendants. I don't have it with me right now, but if you want it, do you mind writing her name down,
Yeah.
Diego, and we'll send you a picture. But he was asking the other day, hey, does anybody want anything else? So we'll probably do another show soon. Okay, let me back my camera up. You can't even fit this. This piece is a couple years old. Matthew Charlie, Navajo silversmith, won first place in the Gallup Intertribal Indian Ceremonial 2013. So it comes with the blue ribbon. Okay, I'll do the Spiny oyster piece next. This is what we call a Keto. Keto or gato. Gato. I've heard it in a couple different ways. This is channel work. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 channel Petty Point Coral by Matthew Charlie. It's all hand stamped. We've got the flanking conchos with the matching coral. Even the buckles are custom. It's unpunched, as you can see. We don't have holes in it because you should get it to your size or whoever you're getting it for. Custom buckles, and Matthew Charlie put his name. You can see his stamp there on the back side of the buckle. Yeah, phenomenal piece. This is huge. So you can go anywhere from a 7.5 plus. So this could be 8. What is that? Jesse asks. This is a Keto, which is the Navajo word for bogard. So when you shot a bow and arrow, let's get a better camera view, and you hold the bow with your right hand and you shoot. Sometimes the string comes by and will clip your wrist. And so this is bow guard. It's decorative, but this goes on the wrist and it protects your wrist from getting bit by the string. All right, so this Keto, don't mind moving the camera, Diego. Let me adjust this a little bit too. It's just so big. Pretty awesome. The price on this was $6,000. We're doing 40% off today.
Let's see, calculator.
This is art. These pieces today I feel like are art, or you wear them on the red carpet, or you wear them at some place that you just want to blow everybody away. They are statement pieces, they're story pieces. If you're wearing one of these pieces, you're gonna get questions. So if you want some attention.
So you said its retail price was $6,000, right?
That's right.
So for sale, it'd be $3,600.
$3,600 on sale. That's number 5? Number 5?
Yep.
Okay, we've got a request for... We've got another piece of Eddie's. We had it the other day. But it is a large orange spiny oyster lariat. Probably, yeah, look at that. This is Eddie Secatero.
So this will be number 6?
Yeah. Number 6. Huge lariat. 3 pieces centered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 9. Uh-oh. Switch cameras. What happened? Is it this camera that's having the problem? Which camera is that?
It's number 2.
Number 2. I guess we lost camera number 2. I guess I'll put it here.
Or camera number 3 we lost.
Okay.
So let's switch it to 2.
All right. So here we go. Sold 6. Sold number 6. Number 6 is the one that I have right now, right? So if you saw the price, this piece is sold. Kathy, it was retailing for $3,400. What is the price that Kathy's getting that at?
So 2,040?
4,600 or 3,400?
Yeah, let me
40%?
double check that. 3,600 times.
2040.
3,400 times 0.6. That's $2,040. 2,040. That went to Kathy on YouTube.
Go.
2,040.
There you go. That is heavy.
Congratulations, Kathy. And something that we didn't do before, I apologize, Kim. I totally forgot, is your drum. So, congratulations. Beautiful piece. That didn't last very long. Everyone else was waiting for the price, and then she gotcha. So this, you see how that works, everyone. If you see something you like, we're streaming on Facebook and YouTube, and so you're not able to see the comments if you're on Facebook.
But YouTube gets to see everything.
But if you're on YouTube, you should be able to see everything. Number 6 sold. Number 7. Congratulations, Kathy. Number 7. I believe the artist is Larry Key. I'll have to double check. Or maybe it's Lonnie. Price of number 7 is coming up. This is number 7 right here. Wow. This is just a random cluster. Price right there is retailing at $750. We'll get to the sale price in a second, but if you can do that in your head, it's going to be 40% off as
This retail $750.
retail $750.
So $450.
$450. It is 5.5 with a 1-inch gap, although we can open it up a little bit, which would be a 6.5, which would fit me. Yep, there we go. I love that. It's got a Southwestern contemporary feel. We've got let's go over the stones here. We've got turquoise, lapis, some more turquoise. We've got this old Mediterranean coral. Coral's it's legal now to get this coral. You're seeing a lot. We actually started sourcing some sustainable coral that is being farmed. So we can still get the coral, but it's not going to be stripping the barrier reefs. Yeah, turquoise, lapis, and coral by Larry or Leroy. Oh yeah, there's this mark, L key. I know it's an L. L key on the back. So what is the price on that, Diego?
$450.
$450. Cool pieces today. 8, 9. Number 8 is what everyone's been waiting for. One of them, anyway. We have a squash blossom. If you're Southwest, you go to anything
Number 7
formal.
sold.
Number 7 sold to Tracy. Tracy wins on. Tracy wins. Tracy wins the piece. There you go, Diego. Congratulations, Tracy. Yeah. Tracy just bought the last bracelet, number 7. And now we're on to number 8, which is the squash blossom necklace. This is Fabian, right? Yep. Fabian Abeta. His mother was Evelyn Abeta. Very well-known, famous silversmith, taught Fabian. And he works in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and this was one of his pieces. Lovely turquoise. I don't know where the turquoise is from. I always default to this color looking like Santa Rita, which is a New Mexico mine, which is no longer producing. But it is sterling silver. And this piece will stay shiny. This is a little older. Thanks, Debbie. This piece is a little bit older, but there's a special technique called cyanide balming, which is done by Gilo Nakai here at Nakai Trading in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I'm going to change the camera, Diego. There we go. I wanted to just get a close-up of that nausea and some of the stones. There's a special technique, even though this piece is a little older, it looks like it's brand new. And that's deceiving, but some people like to keep their jewelry nice and shiny. And Gilo Nakai uses a technique called cyanide balming. And what they do is they basically stick it in a chamber, and it basically cures the silver, and it'll keep it from getting tarnished in the future. So it'll stay shiny like this for a really long time.
Wow.
And it'll look, you won't have to worry about it getting tarnished, which some people love the tarnish and the old vintage look, some people don't. So that's a unique characteristic of this particular piece. We've got Fabian's hallmark here on the back. Fabian Abeta, Navajo, silversmith. And yeah, there you go. Awesome piece. Squash. Everyone's got to have their squash blossom. This piece is retailing for $3,000. So it'll be on sale today, 40% off.
So $1,800.
$1,800 today for the squash blossom, which would be number 8. And I'm going to keep that there in the front. And yes, layaway is available. Let me let everybody know how layaway works. So how does payment work? All we need is your email, and we can send you an invoice. Once you get that invoice in your email, you can click on it, and then it goes to our checkout system, and you can check out just like every other website. You can use a credit card. You can pay with PayPal. You can pay with a system called Klarna. Klarna is a layaway system that sets up a payment plan with you. They pay us right away, and then you will get the jewelry right away. But then you'll have a payment plan where you can pay over time. It's a financing option. Or we do a traditional layaway program here at the shop, and if you do that, we require 25% down, and then you'll pay 25% a month until you have it paid off. And that is available for all pieces over $250. So I think everything here qualifies for that. Yeah.
Yeah, everything so far, yeah.
So, all right. I guess we'll get back to the jewelry. Number 9. Awesome pieces today. We wanted to share you with some big stuff with you for Valentine's Day. Can anyone guess who this artist is? There's probably going to be some wild guesses out there. He's from Gallup, New Mexico. I'm going to keep giving you hints. He's an extremely memorable character. He's got a sailor mouth a little bit. He high energy. He makes 1 or 2 of these bracelets a day. He's super fast. It's not Alvin. He's in Gallup, New Mexico. This is Tufa cast. Yes, Linda Aaron Anderson. Wow, great guess. You know your stuff. We've got Aaron's hallmark. He's a Tufa cast artist. Got his mark right in there. It says Aaron A. Anderson. Aaron Anderson is Navajo Tufa cast artist. We have the Tufa stone that goes with this piece. I have it upstairs. We should have brought it out. But what happens is you, or the artist anyway, carves into a block of Tufa stone. Oh, you have one of his cuffs? Did you get the stone with the cuff, Linda? Aaron likes to give out the stones if he has them with the cuff. Usually what happens is it's like sandstone. It's very fine, and you can carve in it and make 3D shapes. And then you press it together, and you pour silver in the top, and it fills in the Tufa block, and the Tufa block usually cracks. So you can usually only make one. And we've requested for Aaron, when he makes them, to give us the Tufa block, because I think it's kind of cool to give you the Tufa block when you get your piece. And so we have the Tufa block with this piece, and if you buy this, we'll send that with that as well. The center stone here is Royston. I love those. I love the variation of color there. Some people love that consistent one color. Turquoise is subjective. I think turquoise is just as unique as the person who wears it, and I love this. That green to brown. I always love the greens and browns. And does everyone know where the green comes from? There's a couple different places, but let's just talk about it. So turquoise is traditionally blue, right? That's what everyone thinks of turquoise. But turquoise can get these green colors, the browns. And the mother stone, or the host rock where the turquoise is formed, usually has some kind of, well, always has some other metals in it. And the copper in it, that's right, the copper, when the oils from your fingers get into it and the turquoise absorbs it, will start turning green. Just like, if you wear copper jewelry and it turns your skin green. The same thing will happen to the turquoise if you are touching a lot with your finger oils and it's not sealed and it's not stabilized. However, there's 2 other metals that get involved that really have to do with the natural color. As the stone is is under a lot of heat and a lot of pressure under the earth for thousands of years, the different colors can come up. And usually it means when we have this blue color that there's a lot of aluminum in the earth, and that's where the blue comes from. The green is usually an indication that there's a lot of iron. And then when you have aluminum and iron together, then you have those mixed colors, and I think that's awesome. You also have copper, which is always in turquoise, and that's where most of the ancient Egyptians used to put beeswax over their turquoise, and that's how they stabilized it, and it sealed the color in, and then it would keep that color. Today, there's other stabilization techniques with oils, and then there's this big gray area between where do you stop stabilizing it. Stabilization can have a bad name if they go overboard. They start adding dyes, if they start adding plastic resins and things like that. But you'll get that shiny coat to it, and that's either because it's really high-grade turquoise, or it could be the stabilizing oils that are in the stone that kind of create that. But this is Royston turquoise. Can I quote you? Turquoise is just as unique as the person who wears it. That's a great quote. Where'd you hear that?
Apparently from you.
Yeah, we should put that on the website or something, huh? Anyway, I'm probably talking too much about this piece. Let's get some measurements on it. Yes, Kim, you can quote me.
We can use it on your next banner.
Yeah, I love the colors. Five and a half with a 1 inch gap. We could probably open it up a little bit to 6.5.
6.5?
Yep, 6.5. Put that on. It's a little tight. That gap's a little too tight for me. I could open it a little bit. I don't want to do that. It's really sturdy, and I'll need some tools to open it up properly. So this piece was retailing for $1,100.
1,100. So on sale, it is $660.
$660. And I'm probably a broken record sometimes. If you've been on the show, you've probably heard these before, and I'm probably repeating myself a lot. But I'm hoping some of the people that haven't seen the shows can hear this. And then maybe we'll get little tidbits of information that are new. Number 10. Whoa. I worked with his daughter for a little while. Her name is Carrie Bill, but this is her father. Can you change the camera?
Nope. Yep.
This is Emerson Bill. His wife, Nora Bill, and Emerson make jewelry. They're Navajo silversmiths, and they specialize in really thick sterling silver. It's heavy, it's thick. I've got my scale here. Let's get a weight on that. They just loved it. They don't care. They just give you a big chunk silver. Let's check this out. Whoa! 236 grams.
Jeez.
Yeah, this is, oh man, just weight. This is your, yeah, like the old days, the jewelry was your money. You're carrying around money on your wrist here, that weight in silver. Jeez. Signature style of Emerson Bill, just weighted, heavy silver. I love this work. He does this by hand, and I don't even know how he does this. I mean, that looks like triangle wire, so I'm wondering if they did some kind of sand cast technique or something, or I guess this is the triangle wire. Oh, I see it. Okay, these are all individually cut triangle wires, and they're all soldered in there.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what's going on. That's probably number 5 triangle wire. That's cool. Anyway. 6, like 6 1/4, somewhere between 6 1/4, 6.5. I'm gonna say 6.5, with a 1.5 inch gap. We're looking at dang, really?
A size 8.
Just under a size 8. Yeah, just under a size 8 there for this piece. This piece was priced at $1,200. So on sale, 40% off for Valentine's,
$720.
$720. And if the price of silver keeps going up the way it is,
It's definitely worth it.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Ooh.
I love this piece. This artist is hard to get a hold of. This is, well, shoot, should I just throw it out there again if anyone can guess this artist? It's also Tufa cast, also Western New Mexico. He lives way out on the reservation. He does inlay. You can see that amazing inlay there. Let me zoom in a little bit. Yeah, welcome to our Friday show, Kathy. We try to do some of the bigger pieces, and I really brought out some big guns here on this one. These are some big pieces. Look at that inlay, hand cut. Hi, Rosa. Thick silver Tufa cast. It's not Monte Claw. That's a great guess. This is Lester James. Lester James, I guess he's not as well known. He's an amazing artist, though. He worked in the same shop as Daryl Dean Begay and Aaron Anderson for quite some time. To get a hold of him, though, you have to send out a letter on horseback, though, because he's way out there now. He was in town in Gallup for a while. Look at that deity, that yay. I can't talk too much about the yays. I'm not Navajo, and I try to... Whenever we get into anything religious or anything cultural, you really like to limit what I talk about, just because I don't want to be misleading or say something that I'm not supposed to be sharing. So we've got the yay there, though. Yay Piche deity. This is all hand carved in tufa and cast. This could very much be a ceremonial bracelet. This was brand new, though. He made this for me. And I've had it in the shop for 10 years. Awesome. He's got it. I've got a brother to this one as well. This one is 1800. So taking 40% off for Valentine.
$1,080.
$1,080 for the Lester James piece. What was the size? Good question. This is 5 with a 1 1/4. About 5 1/4 with 1 1/4. That'll just fit me tight. That's a 6.5. Yep, beautiful. I don't see much of his stuff coming out anymore. I need to see if I can't get a... It's honestly been probably 5 years since I've talked to him. If you're watching the show live, then you got first choice here at these pieces. We know that these are big pieces. If you're watching outside of the live time, you're still welcome to call in. These pieces could still be available. Just reach out to us at the shop. We're at TSkies.com, or you can call us at 505-862-9443. If you get a chance, if you could join our inner circle. Our inner circle is a place for artists and passionate jewelry collectors like yourself to talk about stuff and share your work. I'd love to see your work. If you've got some interesting pieces and some stories behind them, please share. I read all of those. I love to learn myself and see what else there is out there. So there's a link in the description. Diego just put that in the description.
Yep.
And we'd love to see them. Here we go. Last piece of the day, number 12. Whew, I just never bring this piece out. As far as I know, this is the largest concho belt in the world. I haven't yet, I keep challenging everyone to show us something bigger, but this piece is huge. Look at this piece. Look at this. It's the size of my head. You see that?
And that's silver on it?
It's sterling silver. It's all sterling silver. The artist had to use like 4 torches for this. It was made in the 1980s, early 80s. 3,000 carats of Royston turquoise. Now, if you don't mind doing the math, Diego, I gave a quote the other day on this, but I went to check with Ernie Montoya at his place. He sells the turquoise from the Roystons. This quality is selling for $7 a carat. So 7 times 3,000 carats, there's $21,000 in turquoise in this piece. Yeah, look at that. All matching turquoise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 conchos. It is pretty unbelievable. I was told that this was going to potentially go into a shop out on the plaza, and they were going to price it over $100,000. The price I have on it is $48,000. We are accepting offers. We'll actually honor that Valentine's sale. So what is that, Diego?
It was, how much are you selling it for?
$48,000.
48,000. Oh.
Yeah, this goes on the wall. This is a piece of art. This is either a one-time red carpet preview or, yeah. Can I put it on? It's not. The holes haven't been punched, but I can try. Here we go.
Yeah. So price with the Valentine's Day discount is $28,800.
28,800.
Yeah.
28,800. If you are interested in this piece, we will honor that. Artist on number 11 bracelet is Lester James, Navajo silversmith. The artist on this piece, yeah, it would just look great hanging on the wall. It's a centerpiece. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, just all the way around. Yeah, has not been. It'll be punched to your size. I'll tell you what. If you buy this piece, I'll come visit you and bring it. I'll bring it by hand. I don't trust putting this in the mail. I will fly to you and take this to you. But 3,000 carats, sterling silver, stamped 2 dogs. Now there's a funny story about that. The artist was Lawrence Del Garrito, but he went by 2 dogs. Andre the Giant Belt, yeah, it's like you're a WWF champion when you're wearing this thing. Yeah, huge. I mean, the turquoise is like the size of my hand. I don't know a bigger belt. I feel kind of sheepish saying, hey, it's the largest concho belt in the world, but you know what? I've been doing this for 16 years and I still haven't found a concho belt that's bigger. And I look all over the place. So I'm saying it's the largest concho belt in the world unless someone wants to challenge that and show me another one. So, yeah, Royston. If you've seen the show on Netflix, or not, it's not on Netflix, is it? Turquoise Fever.
I have no clue.
There is a show called Turquoise Fever, the Otteson family, that shows them mining this. This was made in the 1980s. There was a private collector that kept this turquoise and commissioned an artist. They had the turquoise from the 60s, and they commissioned an artist, Lawrence Del Garrito, to make this piece. I mean, how do we even... We could talk about this the whole show. Look at the stamp work on there.
Yep, switching to number 2.
It is all hand stamped. Every piece. It's on Amazon Prime. I think we did something to show it, but it's not really. Maybe it's on Amazon. But it's us on Amazon. Does it say $100,000 on Amazon? So I think that's what it was supposed to be priced at. Wow, yeah, this is all hand stamped sterling silver. Oh my gosh. Andre the Giant. Pat had a friend who wrestled Andre the Giant. Here we go. Wow. Yeah. So anyway, that is here. If you're interested in that piece, we will. We'll talk. Okay. No, I meant the turquoise fever. Oh yeah, okay, Amazon Prime. Duh. We had Amazon. Actually, we had that on Amazon for a second, just as fun to see if we could list it on Amazon. And I think we listed it for 100,000. Can you re-show the wild horse magnesite? Yes, I will. Let's go through them all. Actually, I'll start with the turquoise magnesite. I'm not the turquoise magnesite. The wild horse magnesite.
What would a turquoise magnesite look like?
Well, actually, that's a good question because magnesite is one of the most common stones to be confused as turquoise, and it was used as imitation turquoise. And what people do is they dye magnesite blue and call it turquoise, and that is one of the most counterfeited stones. If you go to Hobby Lobby, Joann's Fabric, or those kind of stores, and you find beads of turquoise, actually read the label. Most of the time, it's dyed magnesite. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check that out when I go next week.
Howlite and magnesite are the two stones that are often dyed to look like turquoise. Yep. Okay, so we'll go through these real fast. This is number 3. This is the Larry Upshaw bracelet. Magnesite cuff. Retailing for $1,100. On sale for what, Diego?
$660.
$660. That's number 3. Number 1 is the Navajo watch bracelet. On sale for, it was $650 before.
On sale for $390.
On sale for $390. Number 1 on sale for $390. Number 2 is the Navajo pearl set. We've got matching earrings that go with the Navajo pearl necklace, 30 inches, by Frankie Miller. Graduated turquoise, up to 1.5 inches, a little bit more bigger than 1.5 inches bead there at the end.
Did it again.
Yep, we'll have to figure out that camera. A new camera, we're getting the kinks out of it. It's okay, we'll just switch cameras, Diego. This piece was retailing for $1,600. So we're taking, what is that? 30.
It was
30.
1,600?
Yep, $3,200 off. 70.
So 960?
$960.
1,600.
1,600.
Yeah.
Times 0.6.
960.
$960 for the Epic Navajo Pearl set. Number 5 is the Matthew Charlie first place ribbon Keto. First place. This was $6,000 on sale for what, $3,500 or something?
So you said 6,000?
Yep.
Yeah, 3,600.
$3,600. Number 7 sold. Number 8 is the Squash Blossom. Oh, there we go. Oh, we got that working. Oh, the battery's about to die. That's what's going to happen. Got the Squash Blossom, Fabian, a beta. This was $3,000. How is it spelled? I'd ask you how to spell what, but you have to learn how to spell it, huh? What the
Bogart.
Keto, Ketoh. Sometimes also spelled with the Getoh. Keto Bogart. Or you can type in Navajo Bogart if you are looking up images online. Squash Blossom was $3,000 on sale today.
1800.
1800. Ketoh. Number 9 is the Aaron Anderson that we talked about for a little bit. Royston Turquoise, 1100.
660.
660. Number 10 was the Emerson Bill. Giant, huge, heavy cuff. That was 1200.
720.
On sale for 720. Lester James. Navajo artist. Got Tufa cast with inlay. It's pretty cool to see a Tufa cast artist also doing the inlay like that. Yes, Lester James, 1800 retail, on sale
1080.
for 1080. And then of course we have our world's largest belt. Whoa,
Oh, careful.
there goes my yay. That's a Apache Kachina. The belt, 48,000, on sale for 28.
48,000. $28,800.
28,800. So again, thank you. That is our show today. Thank you for joining us here on Friday. We're going to have a guest artist here tomorrow, Jonathan McKinney from Acoma Pueblo. And thanks for checking out our jewelry. We know there's a lot of shows online. We know you have a choice, and we really appreciate you spending your time with us. Thank you. I hope we've answered all of your questions, and if you have anything else you'd like to ask, we're here. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, I'm Matthew James here at Turquoise Skies in Albuquerque. We've got Diego Cruz on camera. Have a wonderful evening. We'll see you next time.